Welcome back to How to Battle. Thank you for being here. Today I'm going to speak about the third rule of my upcoming book, Warrior in the Garden, and that's the rule of mandatory bust down. And I'll get into what that means, but first I just want to paint a little picture and just say this. Imagine being in a world where working out isn't just about getting in shape or looking good. It's about ultimately survival. And that's how it was for me in prison. And so when I first went to prison, one of the first things that I was told was, we have a mandatory workout routine here. We have a mandatory bust down. That's what we used to call it. And going in at a young age and seeing all these people on the yard cut up, on swole, looking really dangerous, I quickly realized that, I have to be the best version of myself physically as well as mentally. So I got into an immediate workout and started building up. And before I never worked out. And so my situation dictated how I had to start to work on myself physically. And in the process of that, it helped me in so many ways. But if you're asking like what exactly bust down means, it's just a philosophy that every man should endure rigorous training in prison. It's about discipline. It's about strength. It's about getting over adversity and growing. And I remember we would do like 100 burpees, pull-ups, dips, run, and just endless workouts, and sometimes 106-degree weather. And people would say that's stupid, but it was just us pushing ourselves, seeing how far we can go and feeling good about that, feeling accomplished, feeling strong, and then also showing to everybody else on the prison yard that, all right, yeah, these guys are tough. These guys work out every single day. They're disciplined. They're structured. And all that was a part of survival, right? It's all about survival because people in there could perceive you as weak, and then they want to take advantage of that. But if they perceive you as somebody who's strong, they're less likely to try to do that. So it was a survival mechanism, and I learned the importance of working out, not just for mental health, but physical, discipline, confidence, in so many ways. So if you're somebody out there struggling with confidence or any kind of issues and you just want to start, right, and the mental aspect for you is the hardest thing to push forward on, just start working out. Because sometimes you have to work on your body first before you work on your mind. Some people could work on their mind first and then they can get into that zone to work on their body. But you just may be a person who's not ready to face the mental training that comes with building a new mindset. But physical will actually make it easier for you to take that leap into the mental. But you just have to get going and you have to find what works best for you. And so I want to talk a little bit about strategy on what you could do. And the first thing you could do is set a clear goal, exactly what you want to accomplish. Write it down, visualize it. What do you want to accomplish? Set that goal, write it down, and then start working on it. And you could start exercising and doing things that you're comfortable with doing. It's all about the consistency every single day, doing a little bit, even if you start off at 15 minutes, and then finding somebody to hold you accountable. In prison, there was always somebody I worked out with, a workout partner, a bust down partner, and we would push each other on days we didn't feel like working. We would call each other out. We would hold each other accountable and be like, man, it's been a couple days, you didn't do anything, let's get back to it. You need to find people like that in your life. And maybe you can't afford a personal trainer because that's somebody that could do it. But if not, ask a friend that maybe has a similar goal to get in better shape. Most people want to get in better shape. So you can hold people accountable and then they can hold you accountable, and that helps a lot. And remember, it's not just about working out, it's building a lifestyle, right? Educate yourself on the benefits of it. Create a routine. Visualize your success. And if you're struggling, seek help. Seek a community of people who are trying to grow as well. That helps so much when you're trying to improve your life. Working out for me taught me discipline, and it helped me get through the toughest times of my life. And even today, like, that's my therapy. Ultimately, it's all about just pushing yourself and becoming the better version of yourself. And working out is a huge part of that. How you do anything is how you do everything. And so when you're working out, make sure that you do it right. Make sure that you know what you're doing. Get help, because a lot of times people work out and they don't do the stuff right and they don't see the results. So make sure you're doing things right and just focus on incorporating that in your life as a man. I mean, mandatory bust down, mandatory workout doesn't mean you have to go hard every single day for hours and hours and hours. Man, it's just about having the discipline to commit to at least 15, 30, 45 minutes a day, and then you build up and you continue to catch momentum, because you will feel and see the difference, and that's going to push you forward. I hated to work out at first. When I first went to prison, I hated it, but I pushed myself because I knew how important it was. And then now it's like become a way of life. I do it. It's in my routine every day. It's a habit. And so you can become that and adopt that as a man, and it's only going to make you a better man. So I believe that the third rule, and that every man should embody, is a mandatory bust down in some way in their life. So try that out. And thank you for being here to listen to me. I'll be back next week with the next rule, Rule 4, of my upcoming book, and I look forward to sharing that with you. So till then, peace.